Good morning, everybody. Welcome into another episode of Saturday Morning Makes. This episode is coming to you Saturday afternoon. It's about noon here in the Pacific Northwest. As I told you, my weekend's schedule has changed a bit, so my Saturday Morning Makes videos, if I can't get them uploaded on Friday nights, I'm going to be uploading them later in the afternoons on Saturday. So welcome in. I actually spent a little time this morning looking at all the Saturday Morning Makes that were posted over on Instagram. I haven't yet jumped onto YouTube, but very fun to see everybody's posts. Ginger made a beautiful banner using some old items from the thrift store, and I hope you go and take a look at her Instagram feed. I will link it down below. So she made a really neat where you tie the strips of fabric onto like a piece of heavy twine, and it just turned out so cute. Tina Bean made some really cute pumpkins using peachy keen faces, and they're just darling pumpkin tags. And what else did I see? Sue Crozier posted a gorgeous fall card. Patty used some products that her friend Sam sent her and made beautiful projects. I think it was a teddy bear, if I remember, that she stamped. But just lots of fun makes this morning. Both there were some skull mugs that were done by, I can't think who did those now. Oh dear. Anyway, I just scrolled through everybody's posts. My fellow Diana Markham Stamp Ambassadors, RN Jetta and Marilyn G have all posted. Dee and Jen have posted projects using the newer products from Diana Markham for this month. I need to play with mine some more. And so it's just exciting to see all the pretty fall as well as Christmas stuff that people are posting. Joyce from Peddler's Pack posted a bunch of beautiful fall projects. I just love Peddler's Pack stamps. So there's Stamp Peddler on Etsy. And who else posted? I'm trying to remember what else I saw this morning. My friend Betty of Iralamija shop posted a new gingerbread printable this week, if you haven't seen that yet. And Anna Wight put out her new September inspiration called Silly in September, I think is the hashtag. So that's going to be fun to play with. And that kind of leads me into what I'm going to share today, because I am kind of on a stockings in September kick right now. And I actually made some more stocking tags to share with you using a die from Anna's collection that is called Stocking, and it's this one here, die 901P, from Impression Obsession or IOstamps.com. And I love the stitching that's featured on this die. It has, you can see I have some leftover pieces in the die set, but it has beautiful stitching detail throughout, and just so sweet. So that's what I played with today. So I'm going to dive into that in just a moment. But I also wanted to share some beautiful projects, some happy mail that I got from my friend Susan Laverty. Hi, Susan. Hello, Mike. I just love this, and I'm thinking of all of you. You and yours, Susan and Mike. But Susan sent me this adorable card. It says, "Summertime is the best time." And I just love, look at how cute she did the button here on the little strawberry basket and the little strawberries. And I know that Susan designs all of her projects using the Silhouette software, which is a free software that anybody can access. And she uses a lot of digital products. And this is just so cute. I just love this. She says, "Hi, Jill. Just a little note to say thank you for thinking about me and Mike and my family. You're always so very sweet, my friend. With love and big hugs, Susan." So isn't that adorable? I just love this. Look at the back. She has this adorable Handmade with Love by Susan Laverty, and it's little strawberry. And you know how much I love my berries, you guys, and I love red and white gingham. So isn't that adorable? And then look at, she even sent me some of the little labels for me to use on my cards. So this will be so fun. Thank you, Susan, for doing that, because I know how much time it takes you to do those. It's so sweet of you. And then look at this. This has this little So Berry Sweet in it. And in this little pocket, She made this with this little daisy button, and didn't she send me a little packet of daisy buttons? It says "Summer is my jam," and it's got a little jam jar here. And I love how she uses this tiny micro lace here, and how she folded this over to make the little packet for these buttons to sit in. Aren't those adorable little buttons? Oh my gosh, and you can see how she used the button with the strawberry here. And I just think that is so cute. And then it says "So Berry Sweet." So, and you can see how the pocket has the two different papers on it. So she just makes the cutest things. So Susan, thank you for sending this to me. You made my day very bright. And I cannot wait to use these on my project. So thank you so much, sweetie. So those are from my friend Susan. And now I'm going to go ahead and dive in and show you the products that I used to create my Saturday morning makes this week. So I have shown this many times before, but for those of you that are new to my channel, you may not have seen it. This is a little woodblock gingerbread stamp that I got on Etsy. And the company is called Mint Maker Studio. So let me see if I can get that to focus. So it's Mint Maker Studio. It's designed by Marceline Smith and handmade by Mint Maker Studio. So this is an Etsy shop. Let me see. You can go here. All right. And I'm trying to see, I think if you go to Mint Maker Studio on Etsy, so what I do is anytime I have a craft paper scrap, and I've shown this before too, but I just keep these in here, and that way I always have these available and ready to be colored and cut out. And these are the perfect little ginger size to tuck into projects. So I love this little stamp. It never leaves my desk because I don't want to lose it. This sits on my desk all year long in my cubby with my inks. So I'm always ready to add a gingerbread to any sort of Christmas tag that I make that needs a little tuck of a gingerbread. So I thought I would share that. And again, this was purchased on Etsy. There is Anna's beautiful die again, her stocking die, and I just love this die. Anna, thank you for all the wonderful things that you design. I tried to go buy some of her new stamps. I wanted to get a couple of them over at Whippersnapper, but they're all sold out. So I can't wait for them to restock them because I wasn't able to buy any. But this is a beautiful Marianne Creatables die that I've probably had for 20-something years. I don't know if this is still available, but there are lots of pine dies on the market, and I wanted to add that you can certainly cut this out of yellow and make hay for your scarecrow projects too. So, you know, be aware that you can use dies for lots of different purposes, and this would make a great hay die. You know, you could cut pieces of it off and use it for your scarecrow projects. And then this is a die from Penny Black, and I've had this for several years. I think, let's see, it's called Bountiful Berries. And let's see, okay, so it's from 2020. Okay, so it's 2 years old. And I know I've used it at least, yeah, so I guess it's just 2 years old. It feels older. Maybe it's 3 years old, 2020, 2021, 2022, yeah. So I'm using it this year too for my Christmas tags, and I've used it the last 2 years. This is a great die to have. Like, I have certain dies in my embellishment die box that I keep on my desk or very close to my desk. This is one of those ones that you could use this on so many different projects. It makes great backgrounds. It's just a great all-around die to have in your stash, and it's one of my kind of staple dies. So I thought I would mention that. And then I use this beautiful Honeybee Snowflake Pinpoint card die. And this impresses into the paper a beautiful snowflake pattern. And it's called the Pierced Fancy Flakes A2 Cover Plate. And again, this is from honeybeestamps.com. And is just a wonderful die to have for impressing. And what I like about this is it's so thin, it just goes through like a regular die, and it just gives such a beautiful, beautiful look. And this isn't a raised texture. It impresses it in so it stays flat, but you see the pattern, and it's just beautiful. And then I also use this die, and this is a set of, oh, does this have a name on it? they're called the Rectangle Embroidery Hoop Die Set, okay? And these are just so fun to make projects with. And I have a lot of different embroidery hoop dies in my stash. I think I have circles and these rectangle ones. I forget what all I have. I think the only thing I wish they would do is a prim heart one. I think that's the only one I wish, the shape that I wish I have, but I don't. And I'm not sure if I have heart ones, regular heart ones yet either, but I would like some heart ones. Maybe someone knows if there are heart ones on the market anywhere, but I don't think I have hearts yet in my collection. But these are a lot of fun to do projects with, and you can kind of do off-the-page projects, meaning something outside of paper crafting with these also. You can use just, you know, I have a lot of ideas. Anyway, I used to do felt projects with wood embroidery hoops. And anyway, I have some ideas for these. I'm hoping to use these more, but right now I just use them for Christmas tags. And then the stamps that I used, I used this Twinkle and Sparkle one. And this particular image is from the LOTV DigiShop's Christmas Sentiments Polymer Stamp Set. Okay, so this is Lily of the Valley stamps on Etsy, okay? And I use that Twinkle and Sparkle one stamped out in Memento Rich Cocoa ink, I think is what it's called. I also use the Christmas mini icon tags from LOTV DigiShop. You've seen me show these many, many times. I love all these cute little Christmas images that you can stamp these out and then color them with Copics and add them to your projects. And I believe I use those on a video for them, where my previous video where I did stocking tags, also I used those icon dies. And then I used this little Home Sweet Home tag right here that is part of the Christmas recipe tags again. So I had a leftover one of these stamped out, and so I used that. So those are all of the products that I use to make my projects. And I'm going to start off, I decided to do some prim tags that are in a beigey color along with pink, just to do a little shabby chic style tag. Partly, I think, because I had baby girls on my brain. Because Kathy just became a grandmother again this week, and I want to say congratulations to her daughter, and welcome little Cadley into the world. She had the beautiful baby girl, and Kathy became a grandmother again. And so very, very exciting. And I was just thinking about little babies, girls, and I thought I would make some pink Christmas tags. And I've also I'm loving earth tones. So I did add in some earth tone paper with this Iralamija shop paper here. And this is one of my favorite Iralamija shop papers. I'll try and link it down below for you. But you guys, I'm pretty sure, are all familiar with her DigiShop on Etsy. I use some gingham in a pink and cream color. And then I don't know if you can see it, but this is that Honeybee Stamps impression plate with the snowflakes. And that's what's in the background here. And this is a ticket die that is an old ticket die I've had over 20 years from Cherry Lynn Designs. So it's a very old die set. You guys, it's retired, so you can't get that, but I'm sure you can find ticket dies on the market, okay? So that is what I used to cut out this ticket shape, and then I just added a panel to it that I embossed with that beautiful snowflake panel. And you can see the little Twinkle and Sparkle tag from LOTV DigiShop. And then the die set comes with this little candy cane, and I just cut it twice and in different colors. And then you can see how I use that Marianne Creatables pine bough, and then that beautiful die set that is from Penny Black that makes those little berries. So that is how I created this beautiful tag. And this one, it does not have any glitter on it, but I decided this one's very prim, and I just tied it with twine. And I did do a button closure on the back so that you could hang this on a tree if you wanted, but also use it as a gift tag, okay? And the way you do that is you just thread your button starting from the back to the front, and then you'll end up in the back and tie a knot, and then put some hot glue and just glue it down in the center. And I learned this technique from my friend Anna Wight. I have been following Anna's blog for many years, way back in the day. And now she's back on YouTube. She had been on YouTube for a while and then left, and now she's back. I know many of you are following her, but if you're not following her, be sure to check her out, and certainly check out all of the stamp ambassadors for Diana Markham. So Marilyn G's channel, Elegant Embellishments, which is my friend Dee, Strawberry Cream 39, which is my friend Jen, and Arangetta, which is my friend Cynthia. And Cynthia posts so many good posts on Instagram too. She does have a YouTube channel where she does a lot of coloring videos, but she is an Instagrammer bar none, and she does so many beautiful projects for Jaded Blossom and Greeting Farm and so many wonderful companies. So I hope you'll go check all them out, and I'll get on to my next project. So that's the first one. And then I decided that I needed to do one that had a little bit of sparkle. So this one is partly inspired by my friend Christine. Christine inspired me with some of her My Creative Time projects that she posted. Anyway, I was inspired, Christine, to do some with sparkle on them. And so you can see that this does use that beautiful snowflake pattern in the background from Honeybee Stamps. The feature, of course, is Anna's beautiful stocking tag. And you'll notice that I took a white gel pen and I just highlighted the stitching that's in this, because this polka dot paper was kind of hiding it and I really wanted it to show. So I just took my white gel pen, and for each one of the little stitching marks, I just took my gel pen and ran it over the stitching. So I love how that added that detail back in. And then I used both diamond stickles and glitter. So I used diamond stickles like this, but I also just used some hard glitter. And this is a bottle of glitter that I've had for 20 some odd years. I think I've shown it to you before, but any craft store, I was at a Joann's this week and they had glitter just like this. So it's just a solid white glitter that sparkles. And I definitely, that is what my go-to is for Christmas when I want things to look snowy. So I did add the diamond stickles to the little berries, and then I dipped the whole thing into the glitter so that the hard glitter would kind of cover up the stickles. So I do love the way that sparkles. It really makes a pretty scene. And then to the center of each of the snowflakes, I just added a little bit of the diamond stickles just so that the whole background of the tag would have a little bit of sparkle to it. And then this is that beautiful embroidery hoop in the rectangle, and I just tied some twine through it just to kind of stay with the sort of rustic, shabby look that I was going for. But you could certainly also tie a beautiful ribbon through this, and it would be very elegant. So those are the shabby chic ones that I made. And of course, at Christmas time, you know that I can't just do shabby chic. I have to do traditional. So I did 2 traditional tags also, and I'm going to show you the first one. This one uses some twine from Annie's Paper Art Boutique that is a rustic, kind of a burgundy and a craft color. So I had some of this left, and I tied that for the tie. I added a beautiful jingle bell that is in a prim color red. And this was purchased at Joann's a few years ago. I actually went back to try to get some of these this week, and they did not have them at my store. So Joann's, if you're listing Joann's Fabrics and Crafts, I hope you'll carry more prim products. I'd love to see you carry more prim papers and just prim style embellishments. So I wish they had these, because I only bought a few bags of them and I'm almost out. So I used that. This is that sweet little Home Sweet Home tag from the LOTV DigiShop. I colored it with Copic markers, E33, and I believe lipstick red, or it might have, and I might have added a darker red too. I can't remember, like an R, not an R39, but it was a slightly lighter than that. I'm trying to remember. Might be R56, I can't remember, but I did use some red, some brown, and then the white is, of course, a gel pen, okay? And then you can see on this one, there's that cute little ginger, so sweet, and the little candy cane I added some white to also. And I did take the stitching and just mark each one of those stitching lines with the white gel pen. And that's because I really wanted that stitching to kind of show up. And it sort of helped make the whole tag pop to have all those little dots of white. So that's the first one that's more of kind of traditional colors. And then I did another one, very, very similar. And this one has two of the little icon tags on it, a holly and the gingerbread. And then this one has a rusty jingle bell, and I get these from Factory Direct Craft. This is just dollar store twine. And then you can see I added the little candy cane that comes with the die set. And then on this one also I added the white stitching. So these just turned out so cute. And I want to make like 20 of them because I just think they are adorable and just very charming. So these ones are the little gingerbread stocking tags, and then these ones are the Shabby Chic ones. So those are my Saturday morning makes for you guys. I hope you're all enjoying playing along and spending a little bit of time creating. For those of you that are new to my channel and don't know what Saturday Morning Makes is, it is an open collaboration and an open art collaboration where you can share anything creative that you're doing. So like Ginger made a banner with fabric this week. Tina made tags. My friend Gigi makes cards. Susan Laverty often will crochet things and does really neat hats and stuff for her tiered tray and just different things. A lot of people that I know also make jewelry. They do stamping, like Joyce and Bernie Kurtz. Joyce always makes beautiful cards and tags featuring the stamps from their shop. But whatever it is that you're creating, I decided as a busy mom that I deserved an hour to 2 hours a week where I just do something that I enjoy. I'm really good at taking care of paying the bills and doing the laundry and doing the dishes and cooking and shopping for groceries and yard work and all the things that busy parents do. And I thought I deserved a couple hours a week where I get to do something fun for myself. So that is what I do on Saturday mornings, although it has moved to Saturday afternoons right now because of my schedule. But I just take a couple hours to just relax before I dive into my weekend chores. So thank you for joining me today for Saturday Morning Makes. I love that people are playing along. I know we can't all do it every single weekend, but it is a joy to share art with you. I can't wait to come out and catch up on YouTube videos. I am behind. I did try and look at everything, but I'm realizing that the algorithm doesn't always show me everything that I missed. So if I've missed a video that you've done and you want me to see it, feel free to drop me a comment at the bottom of this video, and I'll be sure and hop over to your channel this weekend, okay? I'm hoping to be able to catch up on everything. I want to send my love out to my friend P and Rhonda and Elise and everybody that maybe is not feeling the greatest, that is going through COVID or any sort of other issue. All of you that are fighting cancer, my heart and prayers are with you, and I won't name names, but those of you that, are just facing any sort of health or grief or whatever, just know that you're well thought of, and that my heart and prayers go out to you. I know how hard it is to miss those we love most. And these past few years have seen a lot of us lose people to COVID and just other situations. So everybody try to choose joy and have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, okay? And thank you so much for spending a few minutes with me each weekend for Saturday Morning Makes. And I especially want to thank all the people who don't upload videos or projects, but leave such beautiful comments. Is it Lucille? I'm trying to remember. There's a bunch of people that, Martha and, just different names. I wish I could just pull everybody's name out of my brain when I get here. But to everybody that leaves comments and maybe doesn't necessarily share art with us, but supports all the makers that are sharing art and leave beautiful comments on all the channels. Mary, I'm thinking of you today and your husband. But all the people out there that leave the comments, thank you, because that is the sweetest thing. And it's just a joy to share art with all of you. All right. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye now.